You're watching WYLN TV 35. Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Julia Wiegand. We begin tonight with breaking news. Joe Biden has announced that California Senator Kamala Harris will be his running mate in the 2020 presidential election. We'll have more details on tomorrow's newscast. Well, it's official. The Big Ten Conference made the bigger announcement that it'll be postponing all its fall sports competitions. The decision came after a meeting today with university presidents within the conference. Big Ten Commissioner Kevin Warren said the mental and physical welfare of student athletes has been at the center of every decision made regarding the ability to move forward. Big Ten sports affected include football, cross country, field hockey, volleyball, and soccer. The conference now hopes that athletics can start back up again in the spring. A natural gas leak reported this morning at a Sugarloaf Township truck stop along Route 93 was quickly contained. Reports rolled in around 9:30 this morning about a natural gas leak at the Pilot Travel Center along Route 93, just off Interstate 80. Several vehicles and UGI workers were on scene and spoke with us at WYLN to assure that the situation was handled both safely and swiftly. The area was then reopened for travelers and truckers to stop in for gas and services. The Crestwood Area School District closed one of its buildings for deep cleaning today after a contractor tested positive for COVID-19. A construction worker doing a job in their middle and high school buildings recently came down with the virus. School officials posted on Facebook that they're confident no faculty or students were exposed to the contractor since he was contained to the inside of the building. According to Superintendent Bob Mahalik, outdoor activities on campus are still permitted. The Pennsylvania Departments of Health and Education gave schools recommendations on how to safely provide instruction to their students for the upcoming school year. The recommendations rely on two standard public health metrics: the incident rate of COVID-19 and the percent positivity of diagnostic testing. The metrics and designations will help school districts make decisions through the school year and are available on the DOH COVID-19 Early Warning Monitoring System dashboard. Recommended instructional models include in-person classes, remote learning, and blended or hybrid models. The DOH will provide proactive assistance to schools, especially if an outbreak should occur. The recommendations were created as an additional tool for school administrators, not as a mandate. However, all schools must abide by the universal masking order that was issued on July 1st. Students in one area school district have until the end of the week to choose what option they want to utilize for the upcoming school year. The Wilkes-Barre Area School District issued 3 options. The first, in-person instruction requiring all students to wear masks, except in areas where social distancing can be mandated. The second, online learning. And last but not least, cyberschooling, where students enroll in Wilkes-Barre Area's Cyber Academy for virtual classes. Currently, over 50% of students chose to return to school for traditional in-person classes. 40% opted for online classes, while the remainder want cyberschooling. Students must make their decisions by Friday or face automatic enrollment in remote learning, at least for the first half of the school year. Wilkes-Barre area classes are scheduled to start September 11th. A Hazleton man's charged and behind bars for sexually assaulting 2 juvenile females. 23-year-old Joel Imanan was charged in 2 separate cases filed against him back on July 14th by Hazleton police. He's accused of allegedly assaulting one of the female victims on a weekly basis over an 8-year period since she was 10 years old. The other victim claimed he touched her inappropriately on 2 separate occasions when she was 12 years old. Imanan faces charges of involuntary deviant sexual intercourse with a child, indecent assault, and corruption of minors, among similar charges. He was arraigned Friday with bail set at $75,000. several private utility companies expressed their interest in purchasing Hazleton City Authority's water distribution system. Mayor Jeff Cassatt and some council members suggested that the city hear the proposals out, while members Allison Barletta and Jack Mundy opposed. At this point in time, no offers have been made, just inquiries to either buy or lease the system. Barletta said a sale means that HCA customers could face higher water rates. Cassatt said council should at least consider having the companies present their proposals to see what they can offer to city residents. Councilwoman Lauren Sacco said officials will discuss the probability at an upcoming work session. The HCA services agreement runs through 2025. Pottsville police issued out an arrest warrant for a man that allegedly assaulted 2 people. Police investigated an assault Saturday night near the area of Buck Fever Gun Club on Ravine Street. Police found 46-year-old TODD SCHULTZ of Pottsville struck a 50-year-old man with an ATV before kicking and punching him in the head and ribs. A witness tried to intervene but was also assaulted by SCHULTZ and taken to a local hospital for treatment. The 50-year-old victim, however, was life-flighted to a medical trauma center. SCHULTZ fled the scene before police arrived and now wanted on aggravated and simple assault charges. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is being asked to call 570-628-3792. The Hanover Area School District suspended all sports activities after someone in the athletic department tested COVID positive. As of yesterday, all athletic programs were suspended until August 24th. School officials said parents of students within the specific athletic program where the positive test came from were notified, and the individual hasn't come in contact with anyone else in the district. Athletic Director Mike McCree said putting a stop to voluntary workouts was done in the best interest of the entire Hanover area community. Efforts are underway to expand COVID-19 testing across the Commonwealth and mitigate the spread of the virus. Our Julie Stefanovic has more on the latest partnership between Walmart and the State Department of Health.
The Pennsylvania Department of Health, along with the Wolf administration, are moving forward with improving access to COVID-19 testing to residents.
The issue is not just how many tests you have the capacity to do, but it's how accessible those tests are, how easily people can get to them.
The effort includes partnering with Walmart and Quest Diagnostics to expand testing to communities across the state.
More testing does increase our total number of positive cases. Identifying carriers of COVID-19 is a really important part of eliminating this spread. Our test positivity rate is slightly below 5%, which is a level that the CDC and the World Health Organization say that indicates an appropriate level of testing even as our new case counts remain relatively stable.
Back in April, just under 8,000 tests were done statewide on a daily basis. Currently, 22,000 tests are now being performed. The administration continues to work with labs throughout the state to enhance testing capacity, as there are significant delays seen nationally as other states are experiencing increases in the virus.
Issues like this really show that no state is an island. We all are in this together when it comes to a viral pandemic, and it emphasizes, just again, how nice it would be if we had a national strategy, especially when it comes to making the best use of our testing capacity.
Walmart has 4 drive-through testing locations set up in areas including State College and has just added an additional 9 on August 5th.
Our partners at Walmart are playing such an important role in helping us stop the spread of this virus. Walmart has helped us expand testing in many areas, including specifically rural areas of Pennsylvania that may not have easy access to hospitals or other medical facilities. We are making great progress on making those tests available to those who need them.
The company has been in the health and wellness business for the past 40 years.
As an organization, we are extremely committed to supporting the efforts around COVID-19 testing through partnerships with both the federal and state governments, labs, and ultimately insurance companies.
Pennsylvania ranks 9th in the nation in terms of tests completed.
We're going to continue to build up our testing and contact tracing capacity so that we can continue to aggressively mitigate COVID-19.
For the most updated list of testing sites, visit health.pa.gov. Reporting for Wyln News, I'm Julie Stefanovic.
Thanks, Julie. Coming up on Wyln News, legislation that could impact the future of fall sports in PA, plus getting countywide emergency alerts via text. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the Wyln Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
My name is Charlie. I am 8, and the forecast for tomorrow is sunny.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
This is a marathon, not a sprint. But we need to go back to work. Our kids need childcare. We need groceries. And sometimes we need a hug. But we also need to be smart. When you have to be around others, you need to wear a mask. It's clear that people without symptoms can be a carrier and spread the virus. So cover your nose and mouth, and let's work together to reach the finish line safely. Our community's health depends on it. Lehigh Valley Health Network. Your health deserves a partner.
Looking for information on the coronavirus pandemic? Make sure it's from a reliable source. Go to WYLNTV.com and click on the Lehigh Valley Health Network banner for the real facts about the coronavirus pandemic. And watch WYLN News live at 5:30 for updates on this ongoing crisis. The source matters now more than ever. WYLN, we're your local network.
Two pieces of legislation were unveiled that impact students for the upcoming school year. One gives districts the power to make their own decisions regarding sports and activities this fall. The other allows students and families to continue extracurricular activities and education for an additional year to make up for lost time during the pandemic. This is all a direct result of the abrupt announcement from the governor last week that recommended against starting any sports until January 1st. The Wolf administration did acknowledge that this was issued without any evidence, science, or data to back it up. As state guidance continues to change right before this rapidly approaching school year, students, parents, and communities need clear and transparent direction on how to move forward without fears of state guidance taking another last-minute 180-degree turn. Wilkes-Barre Mayor George Brown wants to triple littering fines and save the city hundreds of thousands of dollars. One proposed ordinance would amend city code to increase the $100 littering fine to $300 to deter illegal dumping of garbage and trash in various locations around the city. Another would authorize administration to refinance $21 million in long-term city debt, since the pandemic brought a dramatic interest rate reduction. Brown said doing so would not extend terms of the loans, nor include any new additional borrowing, essentially saving the city nearly $722,000 in interest to be realized next year. Public comment can be submitted in advance by email or by phone during the live stream. Check out wilkes-bear.city for more information on Thursday night's meeting. As the president pushes for another round of federal unemployment benefits, the state of Pennsylvania looks to boost its unemployment compensation trust fund. The state's waiting for federal guidance to understand the full impact of the executive order, which asks states to help pay for more stimulus relief. Under Trump's plan, a new $400 per week benefit would require states to provide $100. His plan was written under Disaster Relief and Emergency Assistance Law and would also require creating a new program from scratch, which could take some time. The Wolf administration urged Congress to extend the $600 per week benefit that ended last month. It also doesn't want states to face a larger financial burden, noting their recent inquiry into federal loan as a precautionary measure. Luzerne County's new mass notification system allows for residents to receive emergency alerts via phone, text, or email. Code Red will allow the Luzerne County EMA to send county-wide alerts out regarding major emergencies. School superintendents will be added to receive instant briefings on potential threats and other impactful situations. County residents can opt for severe weather updates by address, meaning tornado alerts, major thunder or winter storms, and even flash flooding. You can text Luzerne Alerts, no space, to 99411 for a community notification enrollment link, or check out LuzerneCounty.org's EMA page for more information on Code Red. Coming up on Delano's News Choice, we got distracted driving on this Trooper Talk Tuesday and Community and You. Plus, logger joggers go virtual. Stay with us.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square. There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet trap and sporty clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-455-4251 extension 1378 for more information.
Catch us this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, where you'll learn all about massage therapy and the benefits of that in chiropractic. We'll see you this week.
From the bottom of our hearts, the WYLN TV 35 family would like to say thank you to all essential workers for your service to our community and for keeping us safe.
Hello, I'm Philip Kaufman. Welcome to Trooper Talk Tuesday. We're here with Trooper Anthony Petrosky of Troop N in Hazleton. And today we're going to be talking about distracted driving. Now, a lot of times you're on the roads, and there are multiple ways to be a distracted driver. Can we talk about those ways?
Yes. So distracted driving is anything that takes your eyes off of the road. That can mean putting makeup on, reading the newspaper, or the big one, checking your phone. Anything that takes your eyes from the road is distracted driving. Our eyes need to be on the road because we need to pay attention where we're going and to get from point A to point B safely. The big one, the phone, right? So you can talk on your phone while you're driving in Pennsylvania. That is illegal to talk on your phone. Most of the new vehicles come with the Bluetooth built into the car, so it's very convenient. It's safe. Your eyes are on the road. You tell your car who to dial, who to call, and it's very easy and hands-free. And that's great. Texting is illegal. Now, it's illegal to text somebody or to read a text. People don't know that, but if you're reading a text also, see, if you're reading it, that's illegal too. Why? Because you're reading your phone, not having your eyes on the road. Also, social media, you cannot use it while you're driving. There's an initiative going on called It Can Wait. Why? Because it can wait. So, if you're expecting that phone call or that text that you really need to put some attention to, maybe it's your boss or you're waiting to hear if you got that job that you applied for, and you're driving and that phone goes off. It's very simple. Pull over. Pull over in a safe spot. Use your phone. Text away, read that email, call somebody. When you're done, put the phone down and get back on the road. It's very easy. A lot of times we'll be driving on the interstate and we see cars pulled over on the road and we stop, we check on them, they say, oh, I'm just using my phone. And that's great. That's legal. That's the smart, responsible way of handling it. So pull over, text, read your text, check that email, and then get back on the road. But please keep the phone down while you're driving.
And I know, like, for some people, they kind of say, oh, well, that's not me, that will never happen to me, or they kind of brush off the consequences of it. What comes with the consequences of it? If somebody is caught texting or while they're driving, how do the state troopers handle those kind of situations?
They could be cited directly for that. If we see somebody that we believe is texting on their phone while they're driving, we could pull them over for that alone. They could be cited for that, and it's anywhere from $200 up. It's not cheap. It's not worth it. That's why we say it can wait. Beyond that, if you're involved in a major crash and we believe your phone comes into play for causing the crash, that you were looking at your phone, we can get a search warrant for that phone and check it and find out, if you were using it while you're involved in that crash. So it really isn't worth it. Pull over, wait until you get where you're going and check it, but not while you're driving. We need to keep our eyes on the road so you're safe and everybody else on the road is safe.
Absolutely. And that goes for everyone listening. Please be safe out there. Please do not get distracted while driving. Stay focused and stay alert. And if you are in a situation, pull over, text somebody, respond to that message if it's really that important. But if you're driving and you're out there, it can wait. And
it definitely can wait.
Yeah. And thank you once again. Thank you for joining us. Be safe out there, folks. And thank you for joining us for Trooper Talk Tuesday here on WYLN News.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Tune in every Sunday night on WYLN from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop action as only Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling High Voltage can bring you. That's Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling every Sunday night on WYLN. I'll see you in the ring.
What's on TV? Plenty. WYLN TV 35, the best in local programming.
Something is out there. What it is, no one knows. However, since its first sighting, there have been numerous reports of strange lights in the night sky. Some say they are extraterrestrials, flying saucers. But to all of those seemingly unrelated uncertainties, there is one common thread.
Soul Spacemen on WYLN TV 35. Thursdays at 1:30, Saturdays at 4, Sundays at 9.
State Representative Tara Toohill's downtown Hazleton office will again be offering help completing the 2020 census. Her 1 West Broad Street Hazleton office will be used as a U.S. Census Bureau mobile site for residents to receive assistance in completing their census forms, which can be done directly from a smartphone. Census workers will be on hand both inside and on the sidewalk outside to meet with residents. Hazleton's reportedly leading the area in response rates. Toohill's event will be held from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. this Thursday, August 13th. The 2020 Yuengling Light Lager Joggers 5K has been moved online due to the pandemic. After postponing once already, organizers were recently forced to make the 8th annual event virtual only. The event was originally set for April 25th of this year and rescheduled for October 10th. Organizers will mail bibs and t-shirts to the 3,500 registered lager joggers to complete the event on their own. All they have to do is log into lagerjogger.com to confirm that their information is correct. Bibs and t-shirts are expected to be mailed by August 26th. Once logger joggers complete the virtual 5K, they can send their results to record and compare to others. Anyone who registered this year can also sign up early for next year's logger jogger. That's the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest on our Facebook page or WYLNTV.com, where you can also find LVHN's real facts about COVID-19. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next, right here on WYLN TV.
Hi, I had a